Hey, thank you. Thanks all so much for joining us, and welcome to the DGA call. As you know, I'm Pete Shumlin, Governor of Vermont, Chair of the DGA. I'm proud to have with me as well an extraordinary Senate President up in Maine, Justin Althon, who's doing a great job up there, and of course has to deal every day with the disappointments of the leadership of Governor LePage. So thank you, Justin, so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Pleasure.
As many of you know, today RGA Chair Chris Christie, my counterpart in the RGA, is visiting Maine to campaign for Governor LePage. And, you know, from my perspective, it makes perfect sense. They have a lot in common. Both Christie and LePage claim to be straight talkers who tell it like they see it. But the truth is, as we've all learned the hard way, that they're masters at the absurd tirade, which often embarrasses the people of their respective states. Paul LePage's antics and tirades have become a real distraction for the people of Maine instead of the problem solver that he promised to be when he was elected. I'll never forget when he came over to the state of Vermont when I was running for re-election, because don't forget, in Vermont we run every 2 years, and he came over to campaign for my opponent at the time, and he compared the IRS to the Gestapo and the Affordable Care Act to the Holocaust. As you know, he's claimed that President Obama hates white people. He's stated that he wishes he could blow up Maine's biggest newspaper, and other tirades that have been an embarrassment to the moderate and thoughtful people of the state of Maine. Mainers need a governor who they can be proud of, someone who will work with Democrats, Republicans, independents in a simple way to deliver jobs and opportunities and real solutions for the middle class. That's what the people of Maine expect. That's what they want from the governor, and that's why Paul LePage has been such an embarrassment. We all know that Paul LePage is simply too divisive, reckless, and ideological to deliver the kind of governing that Mainers have come to expect. So that's why Mike Michaud will be the next governor of the state of Maine, and why we're going to work hard to do everything we can to help make that happen. We know, and Mainers know, from his long service to the people of the state of Maine, that Mike Michaud works across the aisle to expand access to health care. He's moved and worked hard to improve education so that every child in Maine have a bright future, to protect the environment, most importantly to strengthen the middle class, and he's fought for veterans every day of his elected life. LePage and Christie are free to campaign together all they want up in Maine. It's merely a reminder to Mainers of the embarrassments of the LePage years and why Maine needs to turn the page on Paul LePage.